Hi everyone, welcome back to Voice of Crypto's daily news wrap where we talk about all things cryptocurrency, Web 3.0 and blockchain technology. And here's where we answer all your questions and queries and give you the crispiest news from the cryptocurrency market. But before we take a quick look at the top news of the day and address the massive Binance hack, let's take a quick look at some of the top crypto assets, how they performed, and how the global crypto market cap held. Well, a look at the global crypto market cap presents that there's a 2% decline over the last day as the global crypto market cap oscillates around the 946 billion US dollar mark. It has fallen below the 950 billion US dollar mark in the last one day, and this 950 billion mark has played a crucial part in the trajectory of the larger crypto market. Taking a look at Bitcoin's trajectory, a day ago, Bitcoin's price was above the 20,000 mark and bulls rejoiced. However, Bitcoin is now oscillating at the 19,600 US dollar mark and is down by 2.4% on the daily chart. Ethereum once again fallen below the 1350 US dollar mark and is down by 2% over the last 24 hours. The top altcoins in tandem with Bitcoin and Ethereum's trajectory are noting a downtick in terms of price. BNB is down by 3.71%, XRP by 0.68%, Cardano is down by 1.45%, Solana is down by almost 3% on the daily, Dogecoin is down by 3.5% on the daily chart. Polygon has held relatively well. In fact, Polygon's weekly chart shows that there is an uptick of close to 7% on the weekly. That said, we can notice that there is quite a bit of red in the market, which means that a lot of assets are noting a downtick on their daily as well as weekly price charts. And this was largely due to US jobs data, which was released by the US government. The US job growth has cooled down, but it does remain solid. A slowdown of the labor market appears to be taking hold according to data from New York Times. As per Fed, the US added over 260,000 jobs in September as the Fed pushed the cool down of the economy. The markets fall in tandem with the US job data release. Ben Castleman from New York Times stated that the US economy added 263K jobs in September and the unemployment rate fell back to 3.5%. This in turn means that the inflation rate has been spiked. August unrevised at a positive 300K jobs, while July's very strong gains revised up another 11K to 537K. That said, the labor force shrank by 57K, while participation rate ticks down a tenth following the August big jump. These month-to-month changes are pretty noisy if we look at the larger macroeconomic state. However, they have been consistent with a gradual rebound in the labor force. A chart from the Bureau of Labor Statistics showed that the monthly change has been gradual, but it is sort of better than what the numbers were early in this year, around January and February. However, as compared to July, there has been a slight downtick in terms of the job growth. A big news was coming in from India, where RBI, or the Reserve Bank of India, is set to commence the limited pilot launch of the digital rupee, and they have laid down the measures as well as the regulatory concerns that will be around the CBDC released by India. The Reserve Bank said on 8th October that the commencement of the limited pilot will be launched, and they have also laid out the specific use cases as investors, experts, and quite a few analysts are trying to calculate what the pros and cons of this new move by the government would be. While the concept of a digital note or digital rupee was earlier introduced by the RBI, the recent documents aim to create awareness about the CBDC that is set to be released by the Indian government in a planned manner across next year. One of the biggest news in the market, however, came from Binance, where the Binance Smart Chain noted a hack of over 500 million. Initially, the hack surfaced as a 100 million hack, but as data was collated, it was realized that Binance Smart Chain in fact underwent a 500 million hack. However, Binance did apologize to their users and said that BSC validators were coordinating to bring back the smart chain on track. It cannot be denied that the Binance hack was handled pretty well and there was not much downtime on the chain. In fact, while withdrawals and deposits were halted for some time, the chain got back on track pretty fast. With Bitcoin still moving below the 20,000 US dollar mark, this has staged a sort of fight between bears and bulls to keep price action up to the mark. However, this intense fight has led to more and more consolidation and sideways momentum. A close look at Bitcoin's chart shows that from July up until October, Bitcoin has been moving in a very tight range-bound momentum between the 22,500 and the 17,500 mark. And these are the levels that Bitcoin will crucially need to overcome. Whether Bitcoin's price will move above the set resistance or below the set support is something that only future can tell us. However, for now, recent reports by Keiko Research Center said that bears have gained a slight bit of momentum over the last week as bulls continue to push their fight above the 20,000 mark, while bulls were in control briefly as this week started with Bitcoin's price above the 20,000 US dollar mark. It seems like once again bears have taken control of the market. Another new report highlighted that five new cryptocurrencies control over 50 billion in market cap within a few days. As of October 7th, the top five new cryptocurrencies tracked by CoinMarketCap had a cumulative capitalization of 50 billion, over 50 billion. These included non-fungible tokens centered called RTX token, which was leading the way in the top five with a market cap of over 27 billion. That said, Goldcoin or GOLC was trading second with a market cap of over 17 billion, while another token called Joystick and Alien, as well as Shizu Exchange, were following suit of these top 2 tokens. It is quite a bit of a shock. While it's not a big shock that certain smaller cap altcoins are taking over the market share. Before we close today's daily news wrap, here is a quick look at the top gainers of the day. And despite the bearish blues, there are some tokens that keep on gaining ground on their short-term as well as long-term trajectories. One of the top gainers of the day was 1inch, which had appreciated by over 8% on the daily chart and had similar gains on the weekly price chart as well. Another top gainer was Casper. Casper or CSPR coin has been gaining ground over the last few days, and Casper's 7-day gains were around 18%. StepN's GMT token came in third with 3% gains, while XDC Networks XDC coin came in fourth with close to 3% gains. Apart from this, there weren't too many tokens that were gaining momentum on their short-term as well as long-term charts, largely due to Bitcoin's recent pullback and the US job data reveal. Then hope you liked our episode for today. If you did, then don't forget to hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe for more such updates from the cryptocurrency, blockchain and Web3 market. I'll see you tomorrow with more such updates. Until then, bye-bye.